Hi, this is Jim Minnow. I'm about halfway up the Appalachian Trail in the state of Connecticut on my way to the top of Bear Mountain, which is the highest peak in Connecticut. And I'll check in with you when I reach the top of the mountain. So long. Really? We have to cross the stream on that log? Really? All right, well, here goes. While I'm making this hike, I'd like to introduce you to an extraordinary Connecticut family, Rhonda and Megan McKeever. Rhonda is the former chairman of the board of the Cure JM Foundation and goes back with us to almost the very beginning of this organization. Megan has been an extraordinary teen leader for us, and I'm honored to have them share their story with you as we move forward with Walk Strong Across America.
Hi, I'm Rhonda McKeever.
My name is Megan McKeever.
And we're from Stamford, Connecticut.
I was diagnosed at 2.5 years old.
So when Megan was first diagnosed, she was in some pretty aggressive treatments because given her health and how it was failing, we had to do some pretty aggressive treatments with steroid treatments, hospitalizations. And we were very thankful that we had a team of doctors around us helping us support us to get us over those really rough early days.
Being diagnosed so young, growing up with the disease made it feel somewhat normal because I never experienced what normal was. Having a rare autoimmune disease definitely made things a little harder to explain to my classmates growing up. You always felt special and were kind of like excluded sometimes because doing the smallest things were always harder and you always had to take extra precautions. Some of the treatments that I received for my JDM have been IVIG, Rituxan, prednisone, Xeljanz, and methotrexate, and also Cellcept. The most challenging medication to take was the prednisone, as it had a lot of bad side effects. They made you gain weight, which really showed obviously that something was wrong. So although it was kind of torturous, it was definitely a lifesaver at some points.
So I was fortunate enough to find Cure JM in the very first year it was formed. I received a newsletter online that Cure JM had formed. And when I got the newsletter, there was an article about Sherry Hume, who ran a marathon and raised some money. At the time, I was feeling like I could do very little for my daughter because I wasn't in the medical profession. So that first newsletter really resonated with me. And I was just like, I could run a marathon. It was something I could focus on that was positive. And so I called up Sherry and I said, hey, can I run a marathon and maybe get some other people to run with me? And that was really my first fundraiser. And it was organizing a marathon in Chicago. And we got a bunch of other JM families together. It was really a great way of building this whole community of JM families supporting other families.
Cure JM offered me a community that I probably wouldn't have ever had access to before. Going to the conferences allowed me to make friendships with so many people who I can now relate to, and it really gave me a lot of connections. I don't feel that alone when it comes to facing problems that comes to my JDM.
Once I got involved with Cure JM and started to see the direct impact of raising money and how it went directly to the doctors and the things in terms of research studies, it made me feel better. It made me wanted to do more. But I think, hopefully it also set a good example for my family of, helping others.
Whether it's walking or donating, the smallest interaction or just support in our community would mean so much to us. Please start a team to walk or give at curejm.org/walkstrong.
Maybe about a half a mile from the summit. Got a few rocks to get over here. Don't know if you can see them or not, but once we're over there, I think it's smooth sailing from then on. See you at the top. Well, I think we're about 500 feet from the summit of Bear Mountain in Connecticut. I'll check back in with you when we get to the top. Well, here I am, highest point in the state of Connecticut. Thanks for being along with me on this trip. I want to thank you again for your support of the Cure JM Foundation. There are some JM kids who could make this hike, and they could do it because of the support that you've given to fund the research to improve the quality quality of care JM kids have. But many still can't, and we're really focusing hard on new drugs and new treatments that will be beneficial to JM kids around the world. Thank you for your financial support of the Cure JM Foundation and for supporting Walk Strong across America. Thanks for coming along with us, and hope to see you on the next hike. Thanks a lot. Bye.